Hi lovely souls, my name is Samantha James. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Today we have a pick a card for you, and it is a part of my spooky themed videos, which are Halloween themed videos I do every month of October. This one is going to be their deepest, darkest desires and fears. Their deepest, darkest desires and fears, and I just want to dig into like the animal within and see what I can get. You will have an extension for this video, but that one's going to be an 18+, so their deepest, darkest desires and fears sexually and all of those energies. We have 3 decks to choose from, you guys. We have deck number 1, or if you resonate with crystals more, we have the red Jasper. And I will list the decks down below. I don't know at the top of my head what they are. I don't know this one. I got this so long ago at a thrift store. It's really cool. This is deck number 2, you guys, with the Carnelian. And then we have deck number 3 with the CITRINE. And you guys, if you ever wanted to know what decks I'm using, all of that is in the description box below. I just list them for each video. And in this video, we are going to be doing some charms, so I'm excited about that. I haven't pre-shuffled any of the Oracle. We're just going to go all in and do some channeled Oracle as well. That's going to be linked down below. Find your timestamp, and whatever timestamp you are will be the timestamp for your extended. But enough chit-chat. Let's get with it. I will see you guys in your pile. Hi lovely souls, if you guys chose the red Jasper for deck number 1, this is for you. Obviously I love this crystal in any form of Jasper because I named my son Jasper. So we are going to be getting into it. This is a spooky Halloween themed video. I thought it'd be fun to like dive into like the just deep, like what is this person at their cores desires for you that they won't obviously vocalize. So tarot is the perfect tool of divination to use for this. But yes, we are going to be talking about your person's deepest, darkest desires and fears, and you will have the option to extend. The extension is going to be an 18+, so we're going to talk about those desires in a sexual sense and sexual way. Look how gorgeous this fucking deck is. I waited months for this deck. I am obsessed. I love it. I need to do this more often. There's so many, I'm such an instant gratification bitch these days. Like there's so many decks that I'm like, I see on Amazon and I know they're going to be here in like 2 days. And I'm like, yeah, but there's so many decks I want and I need to support independent sellers on Etsy, especially. Okay, you guys, so let's get into it. Let's talk about their deepest, darkest desires and fears for group number 1. Their deepest, darkest desires and fears for group number 1. Oh, we have the devil. Is it in reverse? I didn't think so. And we have the 8 of Wands in reverse. What is their deepest, darkest desires and fears? But let's start, honestly, I'm going to start this row, this spread with their desires, and then we will talk about their fears. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So we're talking about their desires. What are their deepest, darkest desires? I just thought this reading would be so juicy because I would just get to the core, you know? And look how gorgeous this deck is. Is it not just the most refined, beautiful, like just casual beauty? I mean, I just like love the red here. We have the 5 of Cups in reverse. What are, clarify the devil, their deepest desires for group number 1. The 8 of Swords, clarifying the devil. The Knight of Cups in reverse, clarifying the 8 of Wands. You might not even know that this person has deep desires for you. For some of you, like you found this out through tarot. For some of you, you're just finding this out, but you might not even know this person desires you. This because they keep a close lip, I'm hearing. They don't express their feelings to you. They definitely don't express their desires, like their deep, dark desires. Obviously. But sometimes it's not obvious, you know? Anyway. Okay, so with the Devil, to start, whether it appeared in reverse or not, but I'm taking it in the upright, we have that Eight of Swords clarifying. Like, I feel like this person's super obsessed with you. And they, again, they haven't told you this. Like, you don't know this, or you know this through tarot. You have an inclination because of your own intuition, but this is not like an open thing, you know? And I feel like their desire is to be able to, like, admit it and sort of get to a place where they could come towards you romantically. For some of you, this could be a friend or someone you work with. Doesn't have to be. For a lot of you, it could be someone you're dating. Could be someone from the past that you were dating. Maybe the reason they can't come towards you, or they're afraid to, is because they shouldn't or they can't. Like, it's an ex, or it's someone you work with. You're the Emperor, or someone who could quite possibly be your boss. It's like taboo, which is why this is such a juicy reading, because we want to talk about like their deepest, darkest desires. And it could be that they even like that it's taboo, you know, like they even are like, okay, that makes it even more like the forbidden fruit of this, whether it's like they're your boss, or you work with them, or you go to school with them, or you guys can't, or they're an ex, or they're like a brother-in-law or something, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so I'm like deciding what oracle I wanted to kind of dive into. I'm gonna pull a Moonology. We have the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Lovers. I mean, you could, like, this could be taboo, this could be like mutual, it could not be, but like, you might not romantically be interested in them, but you guys could, but you recognize even still that there's some sort of spiritual connection between you two, or there's something about this connection both of you mutually feel, can't put a pin on, and like it's, you want to explore it, or this person wants to explore it. Like, one of their desires is to explore with you. One of their deepest, darkest desires is you, which is why I think background clarification was helpful here, in that, like, I feel like it's taboo. Like, they shouldn't have these deep, dark desires, because it's just very simple. They want it. Their desire is you. It's deep and it's dark and it's a secret. Their desire is you, you know? And we'll get into their fears, but they feel something here. And it could all be in their own head, but they feel something here, and I honestly think it's mutual. And they want to explore, they desire to explore something. I'm going to clarify the High Priestess in reverse. They can't really even put a pin on it. Their draw to you, you have the Emperor. I mean, I think now that they are drawn to you, with the Devil, it's almost like obsession. I think this person has tunnel vision, you know, like when they get their mind set on something, they have to have it, and their mind is set on you right now. And I don't think they can have it for whatever reason. Maybe for some of you, you are in their past. And they've moved on. Maybe they moved on. Maybe they have a marriage. You could, and you know, but their desire is you. Six of Cups, like there's some history with this person, or there's distance. Has been distance. But it's like, yeah, this is a very like confusing relationship. Okay, let's pull some, like, I feel like you guys can feel each other, feel each other's energy. Maybe that's why I was drawn to the Moonology Oracle, because the full moon energy brings it out. A time to give rather than take. And we just had a full moon, or maybe there's just, this speaks to the spiritual sort of telepathicness of this connection. We have show the world the real you. Yeah, like their desire is to show you like who they really are. Like, especially if this is like a boss with the Emperor, like this is your boss. They wish you could see them in a different light. We expect a powerful change. Like they want to give to you rather than take. Oh my God, that's so funny. If they are a boss, they're like, I'm always giving you workloads and bossing you around basically. But I'm always taking, you know, and then in return, I'm taking your energy, I'm taking your time, and like this way that's like equated with work, but I want to give to you, or I don't know. What if it's something like that? That's funny. We have forgiveness, reducing burden. For some of you, this is someone from your past, and they wish that like you could forgive them. We have the underworld, where all things pause and begin again. So maybe for some of you, this was a pause, or we could even interpret that in such a spiritual sense, like, oh, this was a pause in your guys' connection, and now you guys are going to work on being together. Could be, but yeah, I mean, I definitely feel like we have autumn. Something could be happening this fall. There could be some sort of, I mean, we are going to be in eclipse season. There could be some powerful shifts in this connection. Maybe this was a pause, and maybe you guys are going to have some sort of reconciliation, or maybe this is their deepest, darkest desire. Is they want to begin again. You know, they want to change this connection. They want you to forgive them. They want to give to you rather than take from you. They want to show you who they really are. These are their desires. Their desires are you. They want to put this energy into you. This is their intention. They're setting these intentions at least pretty organically, because it's mental, and something could be happening this autumn. Maybe this is a test for some of you, where this is an X, for you guys to really assert your boundaries, you know? And we are going to do like a little healing card towards the end, but really assert your boundaries with this person, their deepest, darkest desires. Ground yourself. Maybe they come in with boundaries, or we have flow like water, spend time with friends. Okay, I want to see what sign they are. We have, I believe that's Pisces. I should know, huh? I always get it confused, Pisces and Cancer. No, I think that was Cancer. And then we have Libra. Okay. We have flow like water. Maybe you guys are going with the flow on this. Maybe you do want them back, or want to be with them, and you're just sort of going with the flow in terms of this connection and like what will shake out. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice expands your understanding of life and love and trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. Maybe this is a message to you. It could be a message to them and representative of their deepest, darkest desires, just being fixated on having a new start, a new beginning with you. Wanting to be with you, wanting you to forgive them. Okay? So let's talk about their deepest fears. I'm gonna clear up this spread, and you will have the option to extend this, you guys. The extension is gonna be an 18 plus though, so if you're into that, and talk about their deepest, darkest desires. But now I want to get into those fears. What are their deepest, darkest fears in terms of this connection? And then we'll do some charms, some channeled messages. Okay, so their deepest, darkest fears. Nine of Pentacles, Two of Cups. Seven of Wands, their deepest, darkest fears. Three of Wands, their deepest, darkest fears. Clarifying the Two of Cups. I feel like this person's kind of fucked up. You're like, yeah, I know. Or I'm just now figuring that out. Ten of Cups. Honestly, I'm talking about their fears. Their deepest, darkest fears. Their deepest, darkest fears. The Empress. Okay. Like, their deepest, darkest fears is this working out. Isn't that fucked up? But you probably already know that. Like, and if they are that Libra energy, I swear. But their deepest, darkest fears are like, this works out. I just put the dice over and it was at Aquarius. Like, you could be the one for them, okay? And if they're not with you because they did something, or, you know, you guys broke up, or they don't admit their feelings for you, whatever, or they're your boss, whatever the scenario, they're like afraid that you're the one that got away, you know, like the one that was perfect for them, and you're not an option anymore. Like, you don't want to be with them. And I think that drives them crazy, is really what I'm getting. So I feel like that's their big fear is if you are from the past, or their past, you guys are from the past with each other, their biggest fear is like that this was it. You were the best thing that's ever happened to them, and they will never, ever get you back, ever. Well, not ever. I don't have like ever cards in here, but that's for some. And then for others of you, their fear is that you are, if they're currently in your life, that you're marriage material, like you're the one, like that kind of scares them. They never thought they would find the one, but they think you're so perfect, and they think that you guys have a great relationship, or could continue to have a great relationship. And isn't that kind of scary? Like, when you find the one, when you find the person that's perfect for you, that scares them. Like, they could see themselves having kids with you. This could be someone who is really in their bachelorette energy, or they're just afraid of commitment in general. But they really feel like, you know, you are. And so it's their fear to have you built up in this way in their mind, because, you know, you have control over them, power over them. And I think that's what makes them afraid. We have a fiery climax approaches full moon in Aries. Ain't that the motherfucking truth? Full moon was crazy. The energy is gaining momentum. Yeah, there's something happening this fall between you guys in this connection. Expect a powerful change. Yeah. Expect a powerful change, a powerful shift in this connection. And I think they're afraid of that. I mean, we talked about that a little bit. There's going to be, or they've been trying to manifest one, or maybe you guys are set to reconcile. You're set to, I don't know, meet. Who knows? They sense the energy gaining momentum somehow. They sense a change. Or if they're trying for a change, they want a change, they want a new beginning. To actually be given one with you is scary to them. Does that make sense? Sorry, my oracles are all messed up. Hold on. Oh my gosh. What is going on? How did that even happen? Okay, sorry guys. We have Ostara incubation, like something, yeah, something is being like cooked up, like the pot is being stirred. We have summer as well. Something could have happened in summer. We have skeleton strength. Yeah, there is like a strength to this connection that doesn't seem severable. We have music. We have connect with your womb. Okay. Yeah, I feel like maybe this person wants to connect with your wound. Maybe you guys really connect through music. Maybe you guys are pregnant. There's so many scenarios right here. Maybe that is their fear. Okay, let's do some channeled oracle. What would this person say to you? We have I'm at war with myself. That was quick to come out. I wish you would tell me how you feel. So they can't really read you. We had that Empress in reverse, or that High Priestess in reverse. You are the one that got away. See, what did I say for some of you? I believe you. Your body is on my mind. That will be interesting to get into the extended for this one. We have, thank you for choosing me. Yeah, this person's desiring you and they are at war with themselves about it. We have, I did something you may hate me for. Ooh. And maybe that's what this fiery climax approaches means. And I know they're jealous. And I think I'm falling in love with you. Okay, so let's do your charms. We have a watermelon, but I almost called it a pizza, so I don't know if that resonates for some of you. We have cherries. I thought, okay, this upside down, I'm not gonna lie, I thought was an eggplant. So maybe this person sends you an eggplant emoji a lot, or they did. We have G. We have J. What is going on? And we have O. We have a little daisy, cherries. This reminds me of lightning, and we have sweet. Sorry, I don't know whose dog that is. So maybe there's like a virgin-esque quality to this connection, to this relationship. This person finds you to be very sweet. So maybe G or O or J resonates with you in some way. Okay. All right, now I wanted to also pull some sort of like advice. Sorry, that dog likes really distracting me. This is from the Everyday Witch Oracle. What is some advice in regards to this connection? What is some advice in regards to this connection? affirmations for healing the heart. Okay, so for some of you, this really was some sort of breakup or ending, or maybe there's just been a mutual shift in your relationship. You know, there's been a lot of change, and change is not always easy, you know? So, you know, maybe this person was just, you know, it just is what it is like how I would describe it. But I'm going to extend this. I was going to look for affirmations to healing the heart. I believe that is earth. I'm trying to look in this book right now. And that would rule over, or it could be water. No, I think it's earth. So Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus signs, but I am having a hard time finding it. Okay, I think I found it. Sorry, you guys. Okay. Creativity, fire. Okay, so this is fire. Duh. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So affirmations for healing the heart. Advice. Life can be tough, and there are times when all of us feel sad and brokenhearted. Relationships that don't work out, the loss of pets or human loved ones, illness, disappointments. There are plenty of things that leave us wounded and aching. It is okay to be sad, but when that sadness doesn't go away or interferes with our ability to function in a healthy way, we may need to look outside of ourselves for help and moving past it. That can mean family or friends, a counselor, reaching out to a deity for healing. Be kind to yourself and allow others to do so for you. So this card may mean that you have a heart that is in need of mending. If so, what are you doing to help the process along? Are you doing your best to heal, or are you wallowing? So some of you guys have a lot of heart healing, heart chakra healing work to do, so that you can allow other people in, you guys, because you deserve to be loved, and maybe you guys were really hurt in your past relationship. If your heart is doing just fine though, and I hope it is, perhaps this card is an indication that you can do something to help someone who else's heart is filled with sorrow. Look around you, and if you see someone who's dealing with heartbreak, reach out and offer a hug or shoulder to lean on, or just for an ear to cry to. So yeah, I love that so much. Group number 1, it was such a pleasure. I hope that resonated. If you guys wanted to extend this reading, you can. All that information is down below. I have your extended link down below. We're going to do an 18+ on their deepest, darkest desires. And that is all going to be with erotic tarot. We're also going to do some more channeled messages. So if you guys wanted to meet me down there, that's linked down below. You guys can book a reading on my website if you would like, which is now live, or read some of my newest blog posts. You can also shop my candles there, but that is also down below. So go give up my website. Check it out, you guys. In the meantime, I'll see those of you in the extended. Stay safe and stay healthy, and I'll see you guys soon. Hi, lovely souls. If you guys chose the red carnelian, this is for you. If you chose deck number 2, welcome, welcome. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you are staying cozy. I'm nibbling on some dark chocolate and just, you know, cozying on up. It's so nice and cool here finally in Texas. I have my pumpkin candle going, and it smells so good. I actually had to put the fan on, even though it's like, I don't need it on because I'm kind of cold, because the smell, I swear, it was making me like high. But you guys chose the carnelian. You chose this deck. This is such a cool deck. I don't know what it's called, so it won't be listed down below. I got this at a thrift store in Venice Beach, where I used to live my whole life. But it's so cool. All right, so we're going to be talking about your person's deepest, darkest desires and fears. And I am going to pull a lot of Oracle. We have pre-shuffled nothing for today's video. We're going to do some charms and all that great stuff. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. So I am going to start off with just their desires, their deepest, darkest desires, and then we'll do a different spread for their fears. We have the 10 of Cups. We have the 2 of Swords. We have the 3 of Cups. I have the Three of Wands in reverse. So their deepest, darkest desires. Clarify the Ten of Cups for me. Oh shit, I'll do it over. Isn't this deck so crazy? I love the artwork. Clarify the Ten of Cups. Their deepest, deepest, darkest desires. Queen of Cups. Clarify the Two of Swords for me. We have the Eight of Cups. We have the Knight of Swords. Sorry, there's huge glare for me. And we have, clarify that Three of Wands in reverse. The Queen of Pentacles. Their desires. Deepest, darkest desires. Okay. I feel like their deepest, darkest desires is to have you as their wife, or husband, or father or mother of their children. Like, there's a huge sense of family here. Like, they think you're family. They want to, don't mind me, my chocolate. They want, and it's, you know, seemingly not enough because it's 70% cacao, and I'm like, ah, fuck. I really think I want to make hot chocolate. I have some really yummy hot chocolate. Okay, anyway, sorry, off topic, but maybe that resonates. Let me know if the hot chocolate resonates. But yeah, I feel like this person wants you to be in their family. Like, they view you as a big part of their family. And maybe their desire of the Two of Swords, maybe you're with someone else, which is why it's a deep, dark desire. It's taboo. It's hidden. It's a secret. It's because you're already married with children, or this is a secret relationship, or they've never admitted their feelings for you. And they want, one of their desires wants you to walk away from where you're at, to make a decision between the two, to come to their side, to come to them. On the other hand, they want to come rushing towards you. You know, it's just this desire to be with you, to be together no matter what leaps and boundaries, you know, no matter what obstacles get in the way. Their desire, group number 2, is to be with you. Because they feel like you're very stable, you know? They feel like you are that material. You know, you're hubby material, you're wifey material, you're baby mama, baby daddy material. They see, like, look at, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 littles. You know, they want you to, they feel like you could be very stable and being like a mom or a wife. Even here, she's pregnant. They have a huge desire to make you pregnant more than once. That's gonna resonate for some of you, you know, like a huge desire to make you pregnant more than once. Let's pull from the Moonology Oracle. Their deepest, darkest desires. Your dreams need a practical plan. These are their dreams, but they know they're not practical. Conclusions are within reach. Maybe they have asked you to come to them, to leave who you're with, to be with them. For some of you, that could resonate. Maybe you guys have had a good time together. What do you need to release? Damn, we are, eclipse season is among us, you guys. Just when you thought you got rid of the retrogrades. Okay. Your deepest, darkest desires. Initiation, yeah. They want to get you pregs. They want to initiate you into the bloodline, into the family. It's like the mob. It's like Fight Club. We have winter. Something might happen between you two this winter. Their deepest, darkest desires. We have ghost. Regret. Maybe they had a chance to be with you and they, with the 8 of Cups and the 2 of Swords, maybe they couldn't decide or were undecided, or maybe they walked away, or they didn't see the opportunity, or I don't know. Maybe you guys have a very childish, very like kid, candorous connection between you two. Maybe you guys used to trick-or-treat together, or they want to trick-or-treat. We have soak in a bath. You watch a movie. They miss like the simple things. For some of you guys were together. You were already in a relationship with them. Okay, so that is what their desires are. I'm going to clear the spread, you guys, and I'm going to pull a full new spread for their deepest, darkest fears. Their deepest, darkest fears. This dark chocolate is not doing it for me. It's just not. It's just not. I want it to be so much sweeter than it is, you know? Okay. Their deepest, darkest fears. Their deepest, darkest fears. They're... Okay. What are you? Their deepest, darkest fears. We have strength. We have the King of Cups. What is the 11th tarot card? I should know this. We have the Fool. We have the Queen of Swords, our deepest, darkest fears. Lots of major arcana, so maybe there are a lot of fears present within this person. The Ace of Swords. I feel like for you to leave them, for you to cut them off completely, for you to not talk to them again, for you to be stronger than them and more dominant. They have this Fool of you like running away or going elsewhere. Clarify the Fool for me. We have the 6 of Wands. Okay. I'm like wanting to look up really quick what the 10, 11, 12, 13. Death, duh. I mean, that's what I thought, because this shit looks like the Grim Reaper, and it, if you notice the death originally, it's like curved facing to the right and then like curved. I don't know, I felt like the shape was close. Okay, anyway. So they're afraid of, one of their deepest, darkest fears is this ending completely. Like you cutting them off. Never to talk to them, be with them again. I feel like that's a huge fear of theirs. And I feel like another fear is that you'll just be better and stronger than them. And I don't really know why that's a fear. But you'll like become smarter than them or out-talk them or become stronger than them. And they're like afraid of that. maybe because they want to be stronger and wiser, and it's like, for some of you, maybe they're afraid of you being too independent, like having your own like resources, being able to support yourself without them. You might be afraid you're going to run away to the next adventure, to the next thing that you may feel like will be more successful than them. Like, they have this huge complex where they want to show you, like, I'm the one who makes the money and pays the bill, and I'm the one who holds the family down, has all the feelings. I'm the one who is a great dad. Maybe this is someone you've already had kids with, you know? And they have this sort of complex. I feel like a big fear of theirs would just be you not seeing them as those things. I think a big fear as well is maybe them not fully understanding you or understanding this connection. We have a new start is coming. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. You have a Tower moment. This person has a huge logical brain and they have a tough time separating themselves from it. We have balance. Yeah, there's this need for balance. This person's maybe even afraid of imbalance, you know, within the connection. Remembrances. Yeah, they don't want you to be like in their past, never to seen from again. Maybe for some of you, they're quite literally afraid of death, like they're afraid of you dying. Whoa, interesting. We got ancestors twice. Maybe you're spiritually, like, ancestrally connected to this person. You know, if that makes sense, like in a spiritual way. We have the love and legacy of your DNA. Maybe you guys share DNA, like you have kids together and they don't want you to abandon them. I don't know. Or all of them. We have synergy and healing. Their deepest, darkest fears. We have connect with crystals. And be still. All right, so what sign do we have? We have, why don't I know this? I think it's Sagittarius. We have Sagittarius and Gemini and Leo. Sagittarius, Gemini, and Leo energy. So you could be a Leo or Sagittarius or Gemini, or they could be, or have that in your chart. So for your charmies, we have song. Maybe you guys connect through music, or they feel you through music. Maybe this person lives like at a distance. You have to sort of take a plane ride to see them. Oh, you know what? I didn't do this for group number 1, but I just remembered it. Someone's saying that they couldn't really see the charm, so I'm going to bring the camera down. Okay. But I think some of you guys really do connect through music. And they feel that way at least. We have T standing out to me. We have L's also standing out to me. K, J, B, N, and R. This person really loves your lips. I can't wait to get into the extended for this pile. They're very attracted to your lips. They want to like be romantic with you again. Be able to like have a chance of being romantic with you. The dragonfly is all about transformation, believe it or not. Change. This person wants some sort of change with you. Okay. They feel like there's like a virgin-esque quality to you. Or something pure, something like they can't have. But we have the apple. I don't know. This just reminds me of one of those stereotypical like teacher's apples like in school. Maybe you're a teacher. They think you're wise beyond your years. I'm also seeing something about cat. Maybe you have a cat, or they think about cats. They think about you. They're like, just let me in. maybe the new moon or this upcoming new moon is going to be significant. You could get signs and synchronicities with this person a lot with the bell. Maybe you guys are good drinkers together. You could have a baby together at the rocking horse. Or this can even signify this person thinks you're a unicorn, like you're special and unique and unlike anyone they've ever met before. We have the leaf. This could be in remembrance of fall. Okay, so I want to pull one of these cards for you guys. And then I'm going to extend this. The extension is going to be an 18+, and we are going to be talking about their deepest, darkest desires sexually. We have trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. All right, group number 2, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. I really hope that resonated. Definitely comment down below. If you guys wanted to book a private reading, you can. All that information is on my website, linked down below, so you can now book through my website, which is really awesome, or you can read some of my blog posts on there. But I am going to extend this reading, and it will be an 18+, so if you were timestamp number 2, you'll be extended number 2. I'll see you guys there. Stay safe and stay healthy. I love you so much. Hello, group number 3. Welcome. If you guys chose the CITRINE, this is for you. This is a part of my spooky pick-a-cards, which I do every month leading up to Halloween. Hold on, I'm gonna take a sip of my water. We're gonna be talking about your person's deepest, darkest desires and fears. And you will have the option to extend. The extension is gonna be an 18+. It's pretty juicy because it's their deepest, darkest desires for you sexually. All right, so you guys were attracted to this deck. We're just gonna get right into it. I'm gonna pull one spread for their desires and then another spread for their fears. And we are going to do some channeled messages as well and some charms and all that great stuff. I made some hot chocolate. I literally could not resist because I was talking about it with group number 2, and then I was like, I have to do this. Like, I tried to nibble a piece of dark chocolate and I was like, this is not fucking doing it for me. So I made some hot chocolate, but it's Mexican hot chocolate, and that is superior. But Nestle did end up buying her, my abuelita. Anyway, let's get into it, you guys. So what is your person's deepest, darkest desires? Okay. Shuffling is not working how I wanted, so let's do this a little differently. Person's deepest, darkest desires. I'll just take the card on the bottom. We have Justice. What is your person's deepest, darkest desires? What is your person's deepest, darkest? We have the Fool in reverse. And we had the 4 of Cups kind of stuck under it, but hey. We have the 2 of Wands, the 3 of Wands clarifying justice. What is their deepest desires? We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. What is their deepest desires? We have the 8 of Pentacles. Clarify the 2 of Wands. What is their deepest desires? 3, 6, 7. Okay, the 9 of Cups. Clarify the 3 of Wands for me. We have the Chariot. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles. Whoa. Okay, the Ace of Cups. Bottom of the deck energy, we have the Magician. Okay, what are your person's deepest, darkest desires? Oh, so good. Just so fucking good. My secret, you guys, so I primarily drink like coconut milk or almond milk, is, I don't really do dairy, but is to add a little heavy whipping cream. Oh my god. It's just so rich, I can't even describe it. Sorry, I'm sorry. Okay. Your person's deepest desires is to have balance in this connection with you, to achieve some sort of equality, balance, so that you guys can come together and be together. I think it might not even be balance necessarily. It might be just like for you guys to meet in the middle, or for your paths to cross, or for them to have a chance with you, to be able to come towards you. They think about this, they wonder about this, because maybe it's just not a chance. Their desire, their deepest, darkest desire is to it's interesting. It's like they're trying to manifest you. They're trying to manifest a reconciliation between you two, a coming together. They don't want this to be like a blind, like, they want this to be strategic. With the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, clarifying the Fool in reverse, and the Ace of Cups, I'm almost feeling like they strategically they desire to like finally debut their feelings for you, to tell this to you, to admit this to you somehow, to be able to come toward you in some way. We have the Four of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles clarifying. Because the Four of Cups can talk about a missed opportunity. Six of Cups. Oh, maybe there was a missed opportunity. Clarify the Fool in reverse. Your reading is a little more complex. This is so complex because it's like they want the opportunity to shoot their shot again. Like that's their desire. But their desire even further is, I guess, balance, like to be able to have you, like it's like their desire, the reason it's a secret and it's deep and it's dark is because they would have to admit this first. So what I guess I'm trying to articulate is they would have to admit that they can't take care of you with the Two of Pentacles, that they can't handle you with the Four of Cups, that they can't actually come towards you raw and vulnerable and blindly with the Fool showing up in reverse. They would have to admit that first, to then admit that their desire is to be with you. I don't even know what the fuck I'm trying to say. It's like I know what I'm trying to say, but I'm seeing a lot of visuals in my head. This person desires to have a second chance with you at love, of coming towards you, shooting their shot, of an opportunity with you. They feel like they missed out on it and they really miss you, and they just desire you very plainly. Like they just want to be with you and have love with you. Yeah, bring love into the situation. Their desire is to not somehow let their pride get in the way. Like I feel like this person maybe moved away from you and you don't even know why, but it had something to do with finances, or not being able to, like, saying that everything was fine when everything wasn't, or not being able to kind of hold their end of the bargain. You know what I'm saying? And like their desire is to not be prideful with you, is to be honest with you. That's part of their desire. We have be still and connect with your ancestors. They could feel spiritually connected to you, the sync with the moon, or they could see you as being very spiritual. We have boundaries. Their desire is for you to take down your boundaries that you have with them, to trust them with be still. Maybe they don't want you to be prideful. Maybe they want your love. Maybe you've taken your love away. Rejoicing in the present. They're tired of being, you know, nostalgic about the connection. Okay, so let's do, what are their deepest, darkest fears? I'm going to clear up this spread. What are their deepest, darkest fears in regards to this connection? What are their deepest, darkest fears? And then we'll do some charms and channeled messages and pull some advice. What are their deepest, darkest fears? We have the 8 of Swords. We have the 10 of Wands. 10 of Vines. What are their deepest, darkest fears? They have the 6 of Cups. Being at a distance from you forever. Never being able to work through this or work this out, or never being able to get back together or be with each other. Being so trapped in their mind in regards to you, and it never really coming into fruition. 7 of Swords. You just completely cutting them off, running away from them, or just being manipulated by their own feelings in regards to you. Like, you know, living in their head, and that's it. Just, you live in their head like rent free. Clarify the 8 of Swords for me. Clarify the 8 of Swords. You have the 7 of Wands. Yeah, like they want to fight for this. They don't want to be so weak that they can't fight for this. They want to be able to promise this. Their fear is that they won't ever be able to give you a date. They won't ever be able to show up for you the way that they want to show up for you. The Devil. Clarifying the 6 of Cups. We have the Devil. They don't ever want to lose you. They feel chained to you. They feel codependent on you for saying that, for feeling that way. They feel addicted to you, obsessed with you, but they don't ever want to lose you. They don't ever want to be apart from you. We have a Star. They just think that you're irreplaceable, and like there's just no one like you. Like they want to be able to be in a relationship with you. And so one of their biggest fears is, you know, losing you completely to the point of no redemption. I don't doubt that this person puts you on a huge pedestal. Their fear is that they'll never get the answers, because we have the answers you need are coming. I think their deepest, darkest fears is they'll never be in a relationship with you. They'll never be with you. They'll never achieve success with you in some sort of way. You know? We have Remembrance, yeah. Ancestors again. Okay, some of you guys really need to connect to your ancestors. Let me know if you are drawn to group number 2 as well. They want to get you pregnant. We have fertility. Or they want this relationship to be pregnant, and that there's something being born. We have the lamp. Remembrance. Whoa. Whoa. You guys got remembrance twice here. It's crazy. They don't want you to just be a memory. They want you to be more. Let me do your channeled messages. So what would they say to you? I feel comfortable being vulnerable with you. Your body is on my mind. See, they haven't felt like they could achieve true intimacy like they can with you. I'm sad without you. I want to go on a date with you. Smart is sexy. But do you think I'm stupid? Maybe they think you're like really smart, and maybe you think you can outsmart them, or they think you think that, or maybe you do. You are the one that got away for a lot of you. I feel like I can't afford you. I dream about having a house and kids with you. I appreciate and respect you. Yeah, this person definitely views you as beautiful and smart, and I do think for a lot of you this is a was a breakup. You're separated, you're not together, but they want to be with you. Okay, so let's see what signs we have. We have Taurus. You could be a Taurus, or they could be a Taurus. And Scorpio. A lot of duality energy. We have Libra. You guys are, if you're a Taurus or they're a Scorpio, you would be opposites on the axis. We have let. You guys are just, you could be twin flames. The puzzle piece always reminds me of that. Okay. I want to get it nice and close. So the puzzle piece always reminds me like you guys could be twin flames. We have R, O, S, that might resonate. Q is coming out. P. We have M, E. Something significant could be happening in this new moon. We are entering eclipse season again. But this puzzle piece really reminds me, like, you guys could just be, like, you could just fit together like glue, like peas and carrots. Maybe there's something significant about the strawberry. I always see the starfish and I think, like, maybe this person wants you to be, like, really submissive. Maybe this connection has gone through a lot, like a big transformation. There will always probably be a place in your heart for them or vice versa. But they hope that, like, or they hope that's the case, you know? They hope that it's not empty because of them. They hope that your heart is full. They're like, do they love me? Do they love me not? They want to give you a call. I always, when I was little, used to play with the seashell, like, hello, hello. Okay, so let's pull like a little advice romance card. And then I will extend this. The extension is going to be an 18 plus. And channeled messages. We are going to be talking about their deepest, darkest desires for you sexually. So we have life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. Beautiful. All right, group number 3. It was a pleasure. I really hope that resonated. If you guys want me to extend this, your timestamp will be number 3 and the extended will be linked down below. If you were looking to book a personal reading with me, you can do so on my website now, or you can check out some of my blog posts and all that great stuff. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in your extended. Stay safe and stay healthy.